Hello everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey, welcome in. This video, as you can see, is a little different. In addition to jewelry, I do sell many other things. In fact, I sell a lot of books on Mercari, but I wanted to bring some of them here today on my YouTube channel and offer them to you. So it's a big variety of different books. So let's begin. I'm going to use the numbering system. And the first book I want to show you is this one. Aldous Huxley, a classic, Brave New World. It's a paperback. And there he is, born in 1894. He passed in 63. This is fiction. Great condition. Brand New World. Let's see when this was published. Well, it was published back then in 1932, but this book came out in, well, I'm not sure. There's too many years on this page. So this book will be number 1, and it'll be $3. If I have a book listed at $3, I will offer any 2 books, 2 $3 books for $5. So we have this one, number 1, Brand New World. And all you have to do is indicate the number. Number 2 is also another paperback. This was a New York Times bestseller. It was a film called This Is Where I Leave You. This book reminded me of The Big Chill. It's similar, where someone's father passes and the whole family gets together. So this one here, let's see what this one says. This was published in 2009. Copyright by Jonathan Troper. So we have this one. And this will be $3 as well. Number 2. Number 3, this is a paperback, Requiem for a Dream. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It starred Jared Leto, Ellen Bernstein, Jennifer Connelly, Marlon Wayans. Now, of course, the book was way better, but this was really a crazy, critically acclaimed film. So this will be $3, and this will also be number 3. Number 4, this is a hardcover. Sarah Turnbull, that is the author. She's famous for Almost French. And this book here is called All Good Things, From Paris to Tahiti. You'll notice later on, I'm kind of, I like books that have Paris involved. So here, is the book. Here you can see that Sarah, she actually moved to Paris and spent a decade there. And she also spent many years in Tahiti. But now she lives in Australia. So she's been all over the place. But this is a really nice, interesting book if you would like this one. This is number 4. And this will be $5. Book number 5. This is a paperback, My Life in France, Julia Child. I loved that movie, Julie and Julia, with Amy Adams. And there she is. And Meryl Streep. This is a paperback. Oh, it still has my Borders bookmark in here. I actually bought this at Borders when they were still open and in business when I worked on Broadway. The Borders was located right across from Trinity Church on Broadway and Wall Street. So, yeah. My Life in France, number 5. This will be $3. Book number 6, New York Times bestseller. It is about Julia Child and her husband, but not about cooking this time. It's called The Covert Affair. And this is about when they joined the OSS. And the OSS is the Office of Strategic Services. I would say this is a spy genre book. Super, super interesting. Oh, okay. I like crosswords. You never know what you find in my books. And, oh, there are some black and white photos in here. Oh my, they're in a tub of bubbles. And that was their Valentine's Day card. Ooh, TMI, too much. Okay. So this book, A Covert Affair, book number 6, this will be $5. Book number 7, this is a paperback. It is old. And if anyone knows New York, then you're familiar with the iconic Fulton Fish Market. This here is quite an old book. It's the official Fulton Fish Market cookbook. And there is a yellowing. But look, there are so many great recipes in here. And if we go to the beginning, let's see. Copyright 1989. There's also acknowledgement to certain recipes from the 80s. This book was for the writer's parents, dedicated to the parents. That was sweet. And it's in really great condition. This here, book number 7, this will be $5. Book number 8, this is a paperback, The Last Emperor. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but I really enjoyed that movie too. This here, as you can see, it's quite yellow on the outside. There are also some photos in here in black and white. Oh, here's another Borders bookmark. They had the coolest bookmarks. Yeah, you see right here? 5 World Trade Center. That's another location that I had gone to. Oh, then these books are older. When I mentioned Borders on Broadway, that was opened after 9/11. So these books are much older because I worked across the street from the Trade Center, and there was a Borders inside, and this is where this book came from. So this was from the World Trade Center. Wow. And, oh, here's the receipt. Yeah, this receipt was from 1997. The Last Emperor, I paid $10.95. As you can see, Borders, 5 World Trade Center. And I guess I wanted to see when it was published. And I don't see that page. You know what? That page is so faded. I think that's the page, right? No. No, that's... No. No. That's odd. I don't see the page where it would show the publication. Yeah, $10.95. And that's the price I paid. Wow. My receipt is still in there. This here... The Last Emperor, paperback by Arnold Brackman, will be number 8. And this book along with the provenance as to where it was purchased, and the bookmark from Borders in the World Trade Center, as well as my receipt. I'm going to ask $10 for this book. Book number 9. This is a paperback. Chinese Astrology. Really cool. As you can see, this was from Borders as well. I spent a lot of time there during my lunch hours, I have to admit. Here it talks about all the different animals from each of the, like for instance, this year's the year of the rabbit. And this was from 1994. Book number 9 will be $3. Book number 10. These are so cute. I mean, look how small it is. It's the Little Giant Encyclopedia. Yes, the spine has some creases in it because I really looked up a lot of dream symbols. And that's what it is. A book of dream symbols. So, unfortunately, I haven't been dreaming at all. I can't relax. You know, when you're in the REM stage, you get to dream more easily. I don't sleep much as I get older. And here you will see from A to Z. This here was, let's see, what's the date on this one? Published in 1992, I think. And it was in the New Age. Yeah, I remember there was a New Age aisle. This here, book number 10, will be $5. Book number 11 is also a Little Giant Encyclopedia, but this one is about the zodiac. You can see I've opened it many times. And in here, okay, you can tell where the binding is sewn in. It talks about every sign of the zodiac and the traits and everything you'd like to know. So this here, book number 11, will be $5. Book number 12. This was probably from the self-help aisle. I was really into reading a lot about that back then. And this is book number 12. It's called The Alchemy of Love, A Pilgrimage of Sacred Discovery by Robert Boldman. Let's see what this one says. It can help you experience life to its fullest. This here was printed on acid-free paper, so as you can see, the pages do not yellow. It's a good read. It's not too thick. I try to read often, but when I don't read, I end up doing crossword puzzles. This one here, let's see, copyright is 97. I'm gonna say 1997. Yeah, so we have this one, Alchemy of Love. This will be book number 12 for $3. So don't forget, any books that cost $3, you can choose 2 and pay $5. Okay, book number 13, American Oak Furniture, Styles and Prices, and this is book 1, 3rd edition. I was really into arts and crafts furniture, or oak furniture. In fact, I own a couple stickly pieces. If you know arts and crafts furniture, then you are aware of stickly. This here book is a soft cover. Barnes and Noble, $16.95. Let's see. Here it has so many photos. Let's see if I could find what I have. I have a dresser, which is similar to these without the mirror. I invested in that many years ago. In fact, I remember it was my birthday and I treated myself, and I brought it at the Stickley store in New York City. And then I used to go to Brimfield a lot, and I found a school desk there, and I have one of these chairs, but not by Stickley. And but I do have a Stickley mission style coffee table. So here you can see beautiful carvings in the those what do you call those things? In front of the bed. So here you can see all the beautiful, I mean, even color photos. I have one of these. That's what I have. So here you can see the book is in great condition, and I was trying to get to the front. So let's see. This one here, copyright 92. Okay, yeah, that was probably the time when I was into this. So here, number 13, this book will be $8. Book number 14. It's a soft cover, but you know, now that you know a little bit about my likes, I also love, in fact, animals, especially diverse creatures. As you can see, the cover, this here has a little mark over here. Life cycle is the series of stages that any living thing passes through as it is born, as it grows, and eventually dies. So this is about the life cycles of different animals, and I'm going to show you. There's a blood fluke, sockeye salmon, yum. The seahorse, opossum. They are really helpful animals. They, I believe they digest mosquitoes. I think that was a monarch butterfly, yes. The bullfrog. What's that song by Three Dog Night? Okay, I'm showing my age. Here we have the sea nettle. And, the penguins. Emperor penguin. Okay, who watched the March of the Penguins? I think that's what it was called. I was mesmerized. The honeybee. This, Daphnia. The earthworm. The oyster. So yeah, this book is really a fun book to learn more about these, what they would refer to as diverse creatures. And you notice they made diverse rainbow color. Interesting. So this book right here, I will ask for $6. Book number 15 is a hardcover book. It is based on that film, The Lovely Bones, by Alice Sebold. Really good book. Now, I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's about Susie Salmon. And, yeah, she passes and her family goes through... I guess that's a theme about some books that I have brought. But if you saw the movie, I think it was with Mark Wahlberg. This book is in really good condition. I don't even recall when this movie came out. Some of these pages are a little bit yellowed. This here book was published in, well, the copyright is 2002. So my goodness, that was 21 years ago. The Lovely Bones, a novel by Alice Sebold. Number 15. This book will be $8. Book number 16 is also a hardcover. If you're not familiar with Candace Bushnell, she is the writer. She wrote Sex and the City. And, oh, it even says it right here. And she wrote this book too, Lipstick Jungle. And it was a very short-lived TV show, which I had the pleasure of working on back then. This book is her 4th novel about 3 powerful New York City women. There's Candace. Like I say, it was a fun book. If you like Sex and the City, you will enjoy Lipstick Jungle. And this book will be number 16, and this will be $8. Book number 17. This is a hardcover book. Author, The Seeing Stone. Now, if you like King Arthur, if you like all those types of, that era, in fact, that genre, which I also do love, then you would like this book. It's like 100 short chapters, like 100 little stories. And the year is $11.99. And yeah, it even says 100 short chapters that are almost like snapshots, not only of the world of King Arthur, but the uncomfortable reality of the Middle Ages. So here you can see what the chapters look like. I enjoyed reading this book. And wonderfully complex characters are distinct and engaging. But most of all, I fell in love with a big-eared boy in a rabbit skin cap who could see what might be the future, what might be the past, or what might be both in a shining stone. So this is The Seeing Stone, author by Kevin Crossley, Holland. Book number 17 is this here, and this will be $8. Okay, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I just need you to know from here on till the end of this video, every book will be about the afterlife, NDEs maybe, about grief, coping with grief. And a lot of these books had helped me a lot. And I wanted to offer them here to you, as I have also on my Mercari listings. Many people have purchased my How to Cope with Grief books. And I always tell them how they helped me, and I wanted to help others. So, if you're not interested in this type of content, then I thank you for watching this video. But if you are, stick around and you'll see all the other books I have on those topics. So, number 18 is Into the Light. It's a softcover book, paperback book, real life stories about angelic visits, visions of the afterlife, and other pre-death experiences. It was written by this medical doctor, John Lerma, and this was one of those books I bought from Borders back in the day. It's in great condition. What was that? It was a bookmark. It was basically my address. That I ripped off a magazine. This one here, the copyright was 2007. Yeah. So we have this one, Into the Light, book number 18, and this will be $3. The next book is the 10th anniversary edition of Healing Through the Shadow of Loss by Deborah Morris Coriol. And it includes a CD. This here is called Good Grief, number 19. Here is the actual CD on the back cover. This was one of the self-help grief books that I had purchased. This was copyright 2007. In good condition. Book number 19. This will be $8. Book number 20. This is a special topic. It is The Grieving Garden, Living with the Death of a Child. 22 parents share their stories. This here is a paperback, also from Borders back then. Portable support group for parents who have lost a child. And here are really touching stories. Now, if you notice, I highlighted some things. And they really help me know that I'm not alone. And if you don't know, I did lose my son many years ago, and Dragonfly Beez is in honor of him. He was born in the year of the dragon. He flew away, hence the name Dragonfly. And Beez was just a term of endearment that I had used for a name that I would call him. It was short for BB. So this here book, copyright 2008, is a really great book. So book number 20, I'm going to ask $5. Book number 21. Also on the same topic, A Broken Heart Still Beats After Your Child Dies, by Anne McCracken and Mary Semel. This here really helpful book. I mean, God forbid you know someone who has to have gone through this, or you yourself have. This book just lets them know whatever they're feeling, it's okay. This was, let's see, 1998 maybe? So here we have this one. Book number 21. I'm going to ask $5. Another soft cover. This one is book number 22, Our Children Live On, by Elisa Al Chakaki. I'm sorry. Miraculous Moments for the Bereaved. Heartwarming stories of hope, healing, and comfort. This is also, all these books I recommend. Like I said, these are all my books, which help me greatly. And let's see. 2012. Our Children Live On, book number 22, $5. Book number 23, The Handbook to the Afterlife. Heath and Climo. Pamela Ray Heath and John Climo. This was a Borders purchase. And I guess at that time I really wanted to know more about the hereafter. And here are just thoughts about that. Copyright 2010. Handbook to the Afterlife. Book number 23. This will be $5. Book number 24 is a beautiful memoir. There were times I thought I would write a book regarding this topic since there's not much out there, but it seems that everyone who has gone through this tragedy feels the same. And this woman, Nia Wynn, really wrote this beautiful, beautiful book, Blue Sky July. It's her story of hope and healing. And I really enjoyed reading this. Very easy read. And this was copyright 2007. Blue Sky July, book number 24. This will be $3. Book number 25. You may have heard of this one. It was on the New York Times bestseller list for quite some time. It's called Closer to the Light, Learning from Near-Death Experiences of Children. And it's a paperback. The pages are slightly yellowed. Let's see when this was published. Oh, there's the noise outside. Copyright 1975. I could be wrong, but this book was really good. So book number 25, this will be $3. Number 26, this is a hardcover, Love Never Dies by Sandy Goodman. It's a mother's journey from loss to love. Emotional roadmap. There is the author. She is the founder, chapter leader, and newsletter editor of the Wind River chapter of the Compassionate Friends, where she and her husband of 28 years live in Wyoming. This is her first book. Well, I don't think this is a current book, so those years may be incorrect by now. So Love Never Dies. Let's see when this was published. 2001. This book is in really good condition. Another very good read. Number 26. This will be $5. Number 27 and number 28. They're both the same book. It's a novel, Final Beginnings, by Natasha Stoyanov. John Edward. So it's a paperback for $3 or the hardcover for $5. This here, I don't know if you are familiar with John Edward. In fact, I did go see him once in Long Island, New York. He's a psychic medium, and she is a staff correspondent for People magazine. So I guess they came up with this book. The paperback is a little yellowed, but it is still in great condition. This one here, copyright 2004. Final Beginnings. This was a New York Times best-selling author, John Edward. So we have that. Number 27, like I said, $3. And the same exact book in hardcover. And this is his autograph. This was probably when I had went to see him, because I think this was part of the admission. So here we have it. This one here, yeah, $5. And this one, $3. Number 27 and number 28. Number 29 is another book by John Edward. What if God were the sun? Great condition. This here has a copyright of 2000, so this book is 23 years old. Number 29 for this softcover book will be $3. And the last book I wanted to offer you here at the book sale is this book. I'm sure many of you have heard about 90 Minutes in Heaven by Don Piper with Cecil Murphy. It's a true story of death and life. It was a New York Times bestseller. This was purchased at Borders, and this was when Don got into a car accident and had a near-death experience. So here, this here was 2004, 90 Minutes in Heaven. So this book will be $3. So that concludes my book sale. I think this is my very first book sale. I'm not sure. Books will be shipped via USPS Media Mail, which I believe takes a little longer, but it is a little less expensive as well. They go by weight of the book, I guess. And there was a time where when I shipped the book, I included like a little surprise gift, and it got sent back to me because I wasn't allowed to ship anything in addition to a book. And media mail wouldn't be accepted as media mail. And I also couldn't ship magazines or anything with advertisement in it. So these are all valid to be shipped via media mail. So that's what I'll be using. And if you're not familiar with me, I use PayPal to invoice. The instructions are at the end of the video. I also place them below in the description box. So if there's any book you would like to purchase, all you need to do is email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see. I believe today is Tuesday when I'm posting this. I will be out of the office for a couple weeks. So I won't be back till 2 weeks from now. So I will see you then. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you'll know when I'll be back. And I'll see you when I come back. Thanks, everybody. Bye.